Fellow Leo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear fellow Leo, I'm going to be doing your reading for your twin flame journey for the month of January. This is going to be a very specific reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Now, dear Leo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at the main energy between you and your twin flame. What is the challenge between this person and you? I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify everything for you, pull some advice, and I will also close up with an oracle card with relationship advice. Fellow Leo, if you're watching this, male or female, so I'm saying I love you all. You already know that you are on a twin flame journey, because this is specifically for those people who are on that journey. It's a very intense connection between you and someone else. So let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know. Dear fellow Leo. Tomorrow I'm so excited. I'm gonna be going snowboarding. Very excited with my other Leo friends. Are we surprised? No, but are we really surprised that you have the devil coming out? So I'm saying some sassy shit out here, okay? Not surprised. And you are here, Leo. 2026, this version of Arman is super sassy. Now, the challenge here, Leo, is you. Tell me something new, okay? Your challenge is the Sun, which is the card of a Leo. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups followed by the King of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay, so Leo, your challenge is you, the Sun, okay? What a beautiful combination, right? Leo, this is about your twin flame journey. When the Sun is in your challenge, this means that something here needs to be eliminated, right? The Sun eliminates. You are the Sun. You are the Sun. I am the Sun. We are Leos. I'm a quadruple Leo, by the way. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Stellium. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, for many of you, there is something here that, in regards to this twin flame connection, that you feel like you want to be eliminated. You are wanting to gain clarity whether this situation here is going to completely end, should you walk away from your twin flame or not, because you have the world here on your reading next to you. So this is about you deciding to see if there is a cycle that needs to close up. Is this cycle going to lead a reunion, or is this something that you're going to let go of and move forward, okay? And this is the energy between you and your twin flame, by the way. When you show up as the Sun, it means that you're also on this person's mind, okay? There is a strong connection between you and your twin flame. And this is actually, I feel like they're really feeling very positive towards you. That's the energy that I'm picking up. I'm going to clarify and get some more information shortly. In the recent past, you have the Devil, which we are not surprised, Capricorn energy, the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Hierophant, Taurus. Now, in the recent past, for many of you, you offered your love to your twin flame. You came into a relationship with your twin flame. I do feel here that there was a strong sense of commitment with the Hierophant, okay? Some of you maybe were either married, or you were living together, or you were both in a place where you felt like that this was your person, your twin flame, strong, intense connection, strong chemistry, and you both were gonna move towards a specific direction. Now, this person could have been a little bit younger than you, vice versa. With the Knight of Cups here, also, some of the things that I pick up on, usually about the Knight of Cups, sometimes this can also mean a person who either is sober or has become sober. They quit drinking, or they're working on quitting drinking, something about that, okay? Nonetheless, we're going to get some more clarity here, but the sexual connection between you and this person was definitely off the chart. So, with the Devil here. Now, in the present moment, you have the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and the World. When it comes to your person, to your twin flame specifically, Leo, you are on top of your reading here. So you're wanting to make sense if you should completely let go of this situation. Your twin flame is someone that you have trust issues with, okay? There is trust issues between you and them. Now, I'm going to also give you another explanation of the Seven of Swords, which not many people know about and not many people tell you about this, okay? And, you know, I didn't just wake up and start shuffling the cards. So, Seven of Swords, even though this is one of my least favorite energies here, okay, but everything has to tell us a story, this doesn't always mean deception and lies. This person that's stealing the swords from the camp, okay, from the battlefield, it means that this person is removing the weapons so that the war would stop. So in this specific situation, I feel like that you and your twin flame are in the process of wanting to neutralize the conflict and the war that existed between you and them. And who is doing this and how this is going to work out, that's something we're going to need to clarify. And you have the world, so there is definitely a cycle here that's going to be coming to an end. Now, in the near future, you have the 10 of Cups, the Strength, and the Star. Aquarius energy. Leo, you could be dealing with another Leo also. I think that's really hot if you're dealing with another mature, evil Leo. Now, in the near future, for a lot of you, there is definitely union here that's going to happen in the month of January, and this is going to lead to a lot of happiness. This is going to lead to stability, Leo, and I feel like that this is something that you have hoped for and wanted to manifest also with the Star. Okay, so the Star here talks about a wish being fulfilled, right? That's why they say, you know, wish upon a star. I just have to cover this because there's nudity in it. Wish upon a star. So this is something that you have been wanting to manifest. Now, at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and the High Priestess. So you already know this twin flame here is already confirmed with the spiritual connection with the High Priestess. A lot of you are very spiritual people. You either are into tarot, you do tarot, or you watch, you know, a lot of esoteric knowledge. Okay, Leos like to go deep in everything. So you definitely are on your spiritual evolution journey. Because of this twin flame journey, many of you have started diving deep into the spiritual realm and understanding yourself better. You know, that's why also the twin flame journey can be very intense, because you're basically shedding off all parts of yourself and embarking onto a new journey, right? And you are basically becoming a brand new person, and you're healing parts of yourself. And so is your twin flame. Okay, now let's get into our reading and let's clarify you. Let's clarify the Sun, which is your challenge, dear fellow Leo. So the Sun, Leo, which is you. It's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Cups, and the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Leo, this has a lot to do with overcoming the past wounds. The energy between you and your twin flame, like I said, this is about neutralizing whatever has happened between you and them. And neutralizing, I don't mean discarding and overlooking the trials and tribulations that you both have been through, but this is about someone here who needs to open up a lot more. And I think that this has a lot to do for both of you. You seem to be set in your own ways. Your twin flame seems to be set in their own ways. There is a compromise and conformity that I feel like that's what's being called into this. And energetically speaking, you and your twin flame, right now, there is a lot of positive memories resurfacing. There is a lot of good memories coming up in your mind and in your twin flame's mind as well. And these positive memories that are coming up, Leo, these are reminders that there is a version of this person that existed. There is a version of this twin flame of yours that still can exist. But something here about the wounds, okay, with the Nine of Wands. Someone here is feeling hurt to move forward. This could be you, because you have been hurt very badly in the past in this connection. And this is something that also your twin flame says too. Now, I don't see you or your twin flame necessarily dating out anyone. You know, I feel like there is a lot of contemplation going on. There is a lot of thinking going on with the Four of Cups. Okay, so I'm gonna have to shut that window. I'm so sorry, Leo, but you know, I live kind of, there is a lot of airplanes going around. So I have to like close the window so there is no background noise. I have to close this window. I left it open because I needed some clean air and fresh air. So I'm saying some sassy shit. Anyways, Leo. Okay, what was I saying? So, now, this is about, with the Four of Cups, right? There is a lot of contemplation that's going on. There is a lot of thinking. There is a lot of reflection, okay, happening about this connection. And we are in the beginning of 2026. People are making New Year's resolutions, New Year's goals, right? So some people may say, well, I'm not going to think about this person. I don't want to do anything. But that's not going to be the case. Okay. So if you're watching this, you know why you're watching this. Because at the end of the day, you do still want things to work out between you and this person. But this is about conformity. I'm going to keep it real. And I'm not saying lowering your standards or putting yourself down or another person down. This is about trusting your intuition. There is something that might be blocking you or your twin flame from coming forward. Not surprised. The devil right behind the Two of Swords, honey. So I'm saying. So you got the devil here behind the Two of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, right? So you're still trying to understand, energetically speaking, where is your twin flame? What's happening with them, Capricorn energy. A lot of you are dealing with the Capricorn. So this is about really just allowing time to unfold naturally. I am tapping into the energies and trying to see tapping what's happening for you and your twin flame. Let's clarify the devil in the recent past, Leo. Both of you want to be happy. What's holding you back? So the Chariot. So the devil in the recent past, dear Leo, is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Chariot again, and the High Priestess. And you have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some of you had suspicions going on with your twin flame that there was maybe a third party. Okay, there were arguments between you and your twin flame. I'm getting here competition happening here. A lot of misunderstanding where this relationship was actually supposed to go. There was a time when you both made great memories together with the Hierophant commitment. With the Knight of Cups, you did offer a lot of love to the person. Okay, the Knight of Cups is headed towards the devil here. So you did make a lot of love to this person. Okay, a lot of unconditional love is what I can say. And I feel like that it was well received until a certain point came when you and this person kind of departed into different ways. There is a fight, there is an argument, huge conflict that took place, Leo, between you and this person. I feel like for many of you, there might have been a lot of miscommunication matters and misunderstandings. With the High Priestess here, I do strongly feel like here that you felt like something here within your intuition was telling you something was off. It could have been either a third party, and the third party could be anything from a parent, from a child, from any external influence that might have been affecting on this relationship. Now, in the recent past, some of you tried to work things out with this person. I just saw the Three of Cups. So maybe you tried to reconcile with this person, Leo. The Three of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, that's you, the Queen of Wands, and the Hanged Man, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I feel like for many of you, you still try to understand this person. You still try to give them a chance and see the situation from a different perspective. For many of you, you stop talking to this person, okay? The king and the queen are looking towards completely different directions here. For a lot of you, you were like, you know what, this is not working out. I think we're just gonna stop the communication. And there were a lot of commitment issues in the recent past. Let's clarify the Hierophant for you. A lot of commitment issues, Leo, that for many of you just didn't feel like you had to deal with that. The Hierophant is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the World. So I'm saying, you wanted things to work out with your twin flame, with the Six of Wands. You wanted to make it happen, but what you ended up with, Leo, was the Three of Swords and the World. And I can predict without the cards. I don't have to use tarot cards. This is just great for illumination because I'm a prophet and I can prophesy and I can see things. For many of you in the recent past, this situation here came to an end. It was a very painful ending. Basically, the World and the Three of Swords. This heartbreak, this breakup brought things to an ending. And ever since then, a lot of you have been having questions, okay? A lot of you have been, feeling kind of unsettled. Why did this situation happen? And you have, maybe many of you Leos, you have dated a few people in your life. It's one thing to get laid with a few people, but it's another thing to really date somebody that you felt like you were going to be in a relationship with. And a lot of you got over quite a few people in your life. But with this specific person, with this specific individual, it's been very challenging for you because the way that things ended between you and this person, it has left you you have a lot of unanswered questions, basically, okay? And you had to embark onto a new journey, the Fool and the World. A chapter here closed off, for you with this person, but you still kept going. You still embarked onto a new journey here. You have the Six of Swords. You did a lot of healing, Leo, okay? A lot of you embarked onto a personal healing journey here after this painful ending. The way that things ended, it felt like it was, a betrayal here. Now, in the present moment, the Seven of Swords, I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords. My intuition was telling me that this is the definition of the Seven of Swords in this specific reading, Leo. It is about the fact that, like I said, there is peace that's being made. Like, there is a strong desire here to avoid conflict. The Seven of Swords is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. Yeah. Also Scorpio energy here, okay, with the Death card. And Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. You're trying to see if there is a way that you both can work things out. You have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy here as well. So in the present moment, the reason why I was feeling this is not really about deception or lies, but there is a lot of wisdom that you have gained. You see the Hermit is holding the lantern and shedding onto the Three of Pentacles. So after you have completed a major healing journey, Leo, after you have done so much work within you, you are trying to understand in what ways are we going to reconcile? Is this something that I should really anticipate for us to work it out or not with the Three of Pentacles, okay? This is about cooperation. And like I said, it takes two to do the tango. So this is about the fact that you still want to see if this person is going to be showing any willingness at least to talk to you, at least to work things out. We ain't begging nobody, we ain't chasing nobody. We're just trying to understand how is the situation going to work out. And also there has been a lot of healing that already has taken place, okay? Now you're ready. You're ready for peace. 2026, like I said, Leos, I'm gonna continue into your reading, but let me tell you something here. I know you love some of these pep talks. Love me some funny Armenian quadruple Leo pep talk. In 2026, Leo, there is gonna be certain places that people are not gonna find us as Leos. This back and forth. If people in general are committed to misunderstanding us, that's their problem, okay? Going the extra mile, trying to over-explain ourselves, trying to accommodate and over-accommodate everybody else. Just cut it to the chase, say them exactly what it is. You don't gotta please nobody. You know what I'm saying? No back and forth and things like that. And, setting up your boundaries way high. 2026 is the year of the Leo. And yes, we're getting into the, beginning stages of 2026. There is still kind of like, we're still waking up from, closing the chapter, okay? We're getting out of hibernation in 2025. But that doesn't mean that this is not going to be your year. Under my watch, you better be acting right. So I'm saying? So for many of you, Leo, with the King of Wands, you are the King of Wands. You are the Queen of Wands. You're closing off a chapter here. I'm going to clarify the world, but I want to see where you at. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician. A lot of money is what you're manifesting. I know this is a twin flame reading, but this is about also your financial independence. This is where you are at. Now, you're an independent person. You create your own wealth, okay? You're the greatest friend ever that also invented loyalty. Now, for many of you, you are setting an intention to become extremely, extremely rich and wealthy, and that's what's going to happen for you. Okay, this is about your timeline. This is about the timeline that you prayed for and you manifested. And, the same concept, the same way that you manifest wealth, that you bring wealth into your life, you can also use the same concept for love. It's the same principle. The difficult part here when it comes to manifesting love for people, manifesting an ex, manifesting their lover, if that's what you want, you can manifest a new person, you can manifest an ex, but this is about a twin flame. It is about your beliefs. What beliefs did you have when you were growing up when it comes to a lover? We need to work through those beliefs first. And how do we work through those beliefs? We first of all need to regulate our nervous system. I'm never gonna stop saying that. Breathe. Regulate your nervous system, make your body feel safe so that you are able to receive. If you want to receive $1 million and all you have had was very little money, your body is not going to feel safe to receive that money. So it's important for us to relax our bodies, to get into a relaxed state of mind and imagine, how would I feel if I received this letter from this person, if I receive this letter of admission to this college, if I receive this amount of money, how would I feel, act, and behave? That's why it's so important to really get into that state, because you're preparing your body ahead of the experience, ahead of the event, And, we need to be mindful of what we are praying for, because manifestation, when it jumps and laps, when it comes into your lap, you're going to be so happy, but also you're going to need to handle that. Your nervous system needs to be able to be strong enough to handle that manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Now, nonetheless, a lot of you, basically your main focus here is money and career, and you are doing really well. You have a lot of mind, you have a lot of strong goals when it comes to your financial abundance. Back to the twin flame situation here, there is a cycle that's going to be close enough between you and this person, and this could lead a brand new beginning. You know what I mean? This could lead like the Fool. This could lead you and this person to have a fresh start together, clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, and you have also the Emperor, so you could be dealing with an Aries here as well. Now, Leo, like I said, there is a cycle. You kind of go back and forth if this is something that you should really let go of. When you let go of this situation of the past story, you let go of that. You don't let go of the way that you love this person. I see here you being way happier because there is going to be a reconciliation and a reunion that's going to take place between you and your person. And you have been going back and forth in your mind. You've been trying to really understand, is there something that I should let go of my life? And your twin flame also might be in the process of going back and forth to let go of something, to let go of an ex, to let go of a third party, to let go of something that's been holding them back from coming towards you as well. That's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm manifesting. And you have the Three of Cups and the Sun. So this is about, reunion and reconciliation, which is really all about happiness. And the Sun is your challenge, right? So there is a lot of things that are going to be eliminated for you in the month of January when it comes to your twin flame and you. There is a lot of positive memories. And as I said earlier, it's the positive memories, it's these positive vibrations and these flashbacks that your brain is going to remember, and so is your twin flame, that is going to make this reconciliation happen. Because I feel like the moments you shared or you have had shared with your person, the moments that you have shared with them, those are the moments that really left you feeling good about yourself and about this person also. I just remember something here about, I saw this quote, it said, "You are my 7 minutes." It shows two souls together and it says, "You are my 7 minutes." And the other lover is asking, "What do you mean I'm your 7 minutes?" And so there is a research that like when a person like leaves this dimension, leaves this earth, right? They pass away, their brain plays the best memories for the past from their entire life for 7 minutes, okay? So I feel like that's the type of love here. Do you get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So it's about like these 7 minutes. This person is like part of those 7 minutes of the best memories that you have made with them. And that's something that you still want to repeat. And that's something that you still want to experience. Now, your main focus here, like I said, career is very important. You got a lot of money coming up for your way. A lot of abundance. Okay, financial independence, you're manifesting that. Independence. Now, you have the Ten of Cups, the Strength, and the Star. I feel like in 2026 overall, this is the year of relationships. Somebody that you can really cuddle with, somebody that you can, hop on the saddle, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So with the Ten of Cups, this is about relationship. This is the foundation here, which is being laid for you and your person, Leo. Ten of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Many of you have stressed out whether you're really going to marry your twin flame or not, whether both of you are going to be marrying each other or not. Well, the truth of the matter here is that I see that this situation, it requires clear direction. What is it that didn't work out between you and your twin flame? Because I feel like they would want to clarify a lot of things with you also. There is many things that are going to start opening up. 2026 is the year of the fire horse and just being upfront and moving on and moving forward. So your twin flame, I feel like they have something to tell you that's been really blocking them from coming towards you. That's what my intuition is telling me. And this could be a family member. This could be a master-in-law. This could be someone here that tried to intervene into this relationship. This could be also a toxic friend or somebody that tried to intervene them from coming towards you. I feel like in the month of January, Leo, you are already stepped into your power. You already have stepped into your power with the strength. You want to work things out with this person. This is about maybe children might be involved here also. Maybe you are a single parent. Maybe you have children together. Maybe you don't. Nonetheless, this is about forming family together with your twin flame. And this bond is unbreakable. I think I really would not advise people who know that they are on a twin flame journey to cut cords and things like that. It's better to heal that cord rather than to cut it. Okay, because there is always going to be that connection here. And everyone has free will to decide if they want to move forward or if they want to work things out. The strength is clarified by the moon, the temperance, and the 7 of Wands. So for many of you, Leo, I feel like that you are going to see a way out. There is something about your dreams that you're going to get a dream about this person. And it is all about healing, how this situation is going to be healed. There will be some tests and challenges when it comes to talking to your twin flame. But I feel like that for many of you, this is about basically blending in the differences together and working things out. The temperance, Sagittarius energy, it's about expansion. There is going to be an expansion of this relationship. I feel like for many of you, this is somebody that they're also going to be, they do see you in their dreams. Either you have felt this or you're going to start feeling a lot more that your twin flame is going to see you in their dreams. The moon is here. The moon is associated with our dream state. And if you are practicing my advice, which I talk about the SATs, okay, as the manifestation technique, think about this person. Best case scenario, go straight to the end result and fall into this assumption and this feeling right before you fall asleep. Now you have the star. This is a wish. This is a manifestation coming true. Okay, you have the star here. Wish being fulfilled here for you and your twin flame. Let's talk about that for you. So the star is clarified by the Fool, the Devil, and the 10 of Cups. And the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Hold on, Leo. Hold the mother freaking horses. What do you see? A wish being fulfilled. You got the Devil, you got a 10 of Cups, and you got the mother freaking Fool. So I'm saying the Devil came out twice again. One was the very first card that I talked about, and also at the very end, clarifying the card. It's a wish being fulfilled. You guys are going to be together. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. Actually, I love to break it to you, Leo. But both of you are going to be, you're going to end up being together. So I'm saying, and yes, you're going to work things out. Yes, it's going to take a little bit of time to reconcile. There's going to be a brand new beginning for you and your twin flame to reunite with the, with going into the 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Cups here twice in your near future. It's a wish being fulfilled. Capricorn energy. You're dealing with the Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio. Could be any other sign, but those are the energies that I'm seeing here. The Devil keeps coming up a lot. The Devil is twice in here. The Sun is here twice. So I'm saying that's some sassy shit out here. So this is about a family. I don't think I need to really clarify anything more about this. So things are going to be set right. What's behind the Justice? The Tower. So I'm saying things ended very unexpectedly and very badly between you and your person, but that don't mean that things cannot work out back again, making things, better. And after every tower, after a hurricane, there comes a rainbow. You know what I mean? So, and at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups looking at each other, and the High Priestess is right behind them. Okay, so this is about a divine union that you're having with your person, and both of you are going to be having these emotional conversations and sharing things with each other and trying to see what ways can you work things out. Because here's the thing. Tarot reading, there ain't some magic stuff. So I'm saying I'm tapping into the energies. It is magic kind of, but I'm also seeing what is it that you need to know what's coming up for you. But there is work that needs to be done. It's one thing when people just watch your reading and they don't apply what I'm saying, and then they're like, why is it not happening? Well, are you listening to what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I say a lot of things in the readings. When people listen to them, their manifestations come true. There is a lot of success stories. So I want the best for you, Leo. So you have the 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, and the Chariot. Just both of y'all get over it. Just get over it. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. For you and your twin flame to embark onto this new journey of actually being in a very successful relationship, both of you need to really completely understand that yes, there was a misunderstanding here, there was an argument and a fight. How can we heal this and how can we move forward with the Seven of Pentacles? You know, do some reflection here and understand that there has been with the Five of Swords, not only just in general misunderstandings between you, but where is this jealousy coming from? I mean, you know, tell me something new. Of course, there's going to be jealousy coming towards a Leo. I mean, you know, it's a natural byproduct. But this is about you and your person. And for Pete's sake, please, dear fellow Leo, when you get into your relationship with your twin flame in general, like I'm telling you, don't share about your journey and about the problems that you're experiencing with your twin flame with some of your other friends or people. Just don't. Personal experience, don't do that. A lot of people, I'm sorry, I have to tell you, they don't have the best interest. There is some really good people out there. Okay, keep your stuff to yourself, resolve it on your own. Don't share it with other people, because 80% of the people, okay, they are happy for misery, and some of them, they don't even care. You know what I mean? So this is a situation that's going to be resolved between you and your twin flame. Now, what is the relationship message between you for your twinsy and you? And I'm also going to be delivering the 2026 messages coming up for career and love also. That I think that's going to be the next series. So Treasure Island number 9. Okay, so you have Treasure Island number 9. And I'm going to see what is the relationship message here that you need to know. Treasure Island, tell me about it. I see a turtle here, so turtle could be very significant for many of you. Now, the relationship message here, Leo, this is, I tore apart, I got big hands. Not only big hands, but I got big hands. And, I need to like open this like carefully. Anyways, your relationship is a treasure. So I'm saying, providing even more than you need. But you may not see that right now. No matter how long you have been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. Can you feel it? I sure can. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. So I'm saying, keep your heart open, and we are ruled by the heart. So, it is really about keeping our mind open, our heart open, and that, the treasures and the gifts of this relationship. We need to stop the blame game. We need to stop the just trying to banish each other. If you truly love someone, right? And I'm so thankful that I don't see anymore any of those comments where people are putting their drama into the comments. Because like, if you're watching this reading for your person, right? And I do not sugarcoat anything. I say exactly what it is in every single sign. So I'm sure there is a lot of cross-watchers watching me. They can confirm that as well. But this is about being realistic, but also being optimistic. Pessimism, low frequency, dwelling onto the old story, being negative constantly going into Reddit posts, to the subreddit of Leos and talking about how bad life is and how they feel betrayed and don't do that. Okay, cut that. Don't talk about, people talk about the same shit and they expect new results. How is that possible? We gonna need to talk about the new story so we have new results. So I'm saying, new frequency, new vibration, and new foundation for your twin flame. This is what I had for you, dear fellow Leo. I'm going to have my Armenian coffee and get ready to get my gear and go and snowboard. I'll post some pictures. And make sure to connect with me on Instagram. Okay, I need to have a lot of Leos connecting with me on Instagram. Renaissance_tarot_official with the blue verified tag. Okay. Make sure to connect with me on Instagram. I love to see, sometimes I check out some profiles. I'm just a very curious person, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not in a weird way, but I'm just very curious, So anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.